lot of you know, I have been cripplingly addicted to Pokemon cards for a long time, but I was getting treatment. I was getting better. I had decided that after a couple years of spending way too much money on Pokemon cards that I was giving up. So let me tell you a little story. When I started collecting Pokemon cards, I may have inadvertently spent way too much money on my crippling addiction to cardboard. You know, it is what it is, right? You find a hobby that gives you that rush of dopamine, that rush of serotonin. The only problem was that as the rush of dopamine was going up, my bank account was getting lower. So after getting some amazing pulls, opening lots of cards, and having lots of fun with it, I thought I would dial it back. But there's been a few problems that's been a bit of a stick in the mud with this. Right around the time that I thought I would dial it back and stop opening as many Pokemon cards, the official Pokemon Center decided to sponsor me. They sent me a life-size Gardevoir plushie and a shit ton of packs to open up on stream. And I was like, you know what? Fine, we'll go for one more. So we did that. It was great. I was like, okay, that's the last time. That's the last time we're doing that big of an opening session. And then somebody sent me a shit ton of packs. So I opened those, I enabled myself one more time, I opened those up, it was great. And then I said that was enough. So here's where things get a little bit scuffy. I got a package in the mail yesterday. Here's the problem. I opened the box, there were more Pokemon cards. I do not remember ordering these things. I do not remember buying them. So I went through my DMs asking people, did you send me Pokemon cards? No one sent me Pokemon cards. So I sent the Pokemon Center a message saying, did you send them to me? And they're like, oh yes, we sent you an email about 3 weeks ago saying that we were going to send you these as a thing to open up on your stream. These motherfuckers won't let me leave! They won't let me out! I want free of this! I want out of these Pokemon cards! I need free of this addiction! But like a goddamn drug dealer, they keep giving me free samples to pull me back in! You know, that's fine. You can quit whenever you want. You can leave whenever you want. But before you go, do you want to look at this new set that we've just released? Now, I'm not saying you have to commit yourself to it. I'm not saying you have to buy more. But here's a sample. I'm going to be on the street, crying my eyes out, begging people going by, hey, have you got a crumb of Pokemon cards, please? Please, for the needy. Pokemon cards for the needy, sir. Please. I haven't had my fix in days. And they'll look down at me, they're like, get a job, hippie.